Have you ever sensed that reality might stretch far beyond what your eyes can see? Perhaps you felt drawn to the idea of ascending into a higher realm of awareness, one where life unfolds in a more expansive, enlightened way. If that resonates with you, you're not alone. Many seekers on the path of inner growth have explored the concept of the fifth dimension, a level of existence that transcends the ordinary and touches the extraordinary. Dolores Cannon, a renowned author and hypnotherapist, devoted her life to uncovering the mysteries of human consciousness and the nature of reality itself. Through her pioneering work in past life regression and deep trance hypnosis, she uncovered profound insights about the fifth dimension and how to recognize when we've begun to live within it. In her teachings, this dimension is often referred to as the New Earth or the dawn of a new era. It's a state of being that vibrates at a higher frequency than the familiar three-dimensional world we're used to. In this space, love, unity, and spiritual evolution take center stage. Imagine a reality where fear, ego, and separation no longer dominate the landscape. Instead, harmony, empathy, and interconnectedness become the foundation. That's the essence of the fifth dimension, a shift so powerful it can transform your entire experience of life. As mentioned in earlier videos, we're standing at the edge of a monumental transition, an energetic shift that's reshaping the very fabric of our planet. Earth, our nurturing home, is preparing to evolve into its next expression, and we have the rare opportunity to evolve alongside it. Right now, we're in a liminal space, able to perceive both dimensions at once. That's why it's crucial to stay aware of this transformation and to make conscious choices each day, choosing love and compassion over fear and greed. In this episode, we'll explore the signs that suggest you may already be living in the fifth dimension. Let's begin with the first, heightened intuition and spiritual awareness. Imagine waking up one morning with a quiet certainty that something inside you has shifted. You feel more attuned to your inner world, as if a veil has lifted and revealed a deeper layer of perception. This is one of the clearest indicators that you're stepping into the fifth dimension, as described in Cannon's teachings. In this realm, your awareness expands beyond the limits of the physical world, and your intuitive senses sharpen dramatically. You begin to trust your inner guidance more deeply, it becomes a steady compass, gently steering you toward what feels right. Vivid dreams may start to surface, carrying messages that feel rich with meaning. These dreams often speak in symbols, offering insights and metaphors that help you navigate your path. Pay close attention. They're the language of your soul, reaching out to your conscious mind. Intuitive nudges about your life direction become more frequent and unmistakably clear. Choices that once felt overwhelming now seem obvious, as you lean into your inner wisdom. You may feel drawn to practices that nourish your spirit, meditation, energy healing, or exploring ancient teachings that resonate with your soul. Next comes a shift in priorities. As you journey into the fifth dimension, your values begin to realign in profound ways. The material pursuits that once captivated you now seem less important compared to the deeper, more soulful aspects of life. The constant chase for status or possessions loses its grip. Instead, you're drawn to experiences that enrich your spirit and contribute to the greater good. Your focus shifts from, "What can I gain?" to, "How can I uplift others?" You begin to understand that true fulfillment arises from within and from meaningful connections with those around you. Kindness, empathy, and compassion become your new currency. Your heart opens wider, and you start to feel the intricate web that links all living beings. Another sign is the emergence of unity consciousness. A beautiful transformation unfolds in your awareness, the illusion of separation begins to dissolve, and a sense of oneness takes its place. You start to perceive the world and others through a lens of interconnectedness. The judgments and divisions that once shaped your reality begin to fade. Instead, you recognize the divine spark in every person you meet. You feel deeply connected to all life, understanding that we're each threads in the same cosmic tapestry. Compassion becomes your natural response. You find it easier to empathize with others, to understand their struggles, and to offer support without judgment. The petty conflicts and biases of the third dimension lose their influence. In this unified awareness, you become part of a global community striving for harmony and cooperation. Another fascinating shift is the transformation of time itself. In the fifth dimension, time no longer feels rigid or linear. You may notice that the boundaries between past, present, and future begin to blur. Moments of timelessness arise, spaces where worries about what was or what might be simply fall away. You become anchored in the now, savoring each breath and sensation. Meaningful coincidences, those uncanny synchronicities, start to appear more frequently. It's as if the universe is orchestrating events to guide you. You'll find that the right people, opportunities, and experiences show up precisely when needed, as though directed by a higher intelligence. Healing and transformation also take on a deeper, more holistic dimension in the fifth realm. It's a space where old wounds and emotional scars are acknowledged with love and released, making room for growth and self-realization. Healing touches every layer of your being, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Past traumas and limiting beliefs begin to surface, not to haunt you, but to be embraced and transmuted. You may feel drawn to energy work, meditation, or other integrative practices that support this profound healing process. As you let go of old burdens, you'll notice a lightness and freedom that truly changes how you experience life. Finally, living from the heart becomes the foundation of your existence. This is one of the most transformative aspects of the fifth dimension. Here, love, compassion, and forgiveness aren't just ideals, they're the very essence of who you are. Imagine a life where every thought, choice, and action is guided by the wisdom of the heart. What was once a quiet corner of your being now expands to encompass your entire presence. You radiate love effortlessly, and it becomes the driving force behind all your relationships and interactions. You begin to recognize the divine essence in every soul you encounter, and this awareness starts to shape your choices and interactions. In the fifth dimension, even the simple act of listening becomes a gesture of love, and your words and deeds are infused with kindness and empathy. Forgiveness becomes second nature, as you realize that holding on to resentment only hinders your growth and inner peace. Letting go of past burdens brings a sense of liberation, and forgiveness becomes a gateway to emotional freedom. Sign number 7, manifestation becomes more fluid. As you align with the fifth dimension, you'll notice a powerful shift in your ability to bring your desires into reality. This happens because your thoughts and intentions are no longer weighed down by the dense energies of fear and doubt that dominate the third dimension. Instead, they resonate with the elevated frequencies of love and trust. Think of your thoughts as seeds planted in the fertile soil of the cosmos. In the third dimension, that soil may have felt compacted and resistant, making it difficult for your dreams to take root. But in the fifth, the soil is rich and receptive, ready to nurture your visions into being. Your positive energy acts like a magnet, drawing your intentions toward you. The universe responds more swiftly and clearly, and synchronicities become a regular part of your experience. You'll see that what you focus on begins to materialize with greater speed and precision. But with this increased power comes a deeper responsibility. Your thoughts carry more weight, so cultivating a mindset aligned with your heart's true desires becomes essential. Sign number 8, expanded awareness of multidimensional existence. As you transition into the fifth dimension, you begin to realize that your consciousness isn't confined to this physical realm, it stretches into other planes and realities. It's like waking up to the truth that you are a multifaceted gem, each facet representing a different layer of your being. You exist simultaneously across multiple dimensions, and your experiences in those realms can deeply influence your current life. You may catch glimpses of these other realities through dreams, meditation, or moments of profound insight. These experiences can be awe-inspiring and may include encounters with higher guides, your expanded self, or beings from other realms. Sign number 9, embracing unconditional love. Unconditional love is the purest expression of fifth-dimensional living. It transcends the ego-driven love of the third dimension, which often comes with expectations and attachments. This love flows from the core of your soul. In the fifth dimension, you discover the ability to love yourself and others without judgment or conditions. Your heart opens wide, and love radiates from you like a beam of light. You honor each soul's unique journey, regardless of whether it aligns with your own. This love doesn't seek validation or reciprocation. It gives freely, forgives deeply, heals wounds, and bridges divides. It sees the sacred in every being and acknowledges the interconnectedness of all life. Sign number 10, deep connection with nature. Your relationship with the natural world becomes more profound. You develop a heightened sensitivity to the rhythms of the earth and a sense of unity with all living things. Nature mirrors your inner state, and time spent outdoors becomes a source of spiritual nourishment. Imagine walking through a forest and feeling a kinship with the trees, birds, and flowing streams. You no longer see yourself as separate from nature but as an integral part of it. This bond fosters reverence and respect for the planet and its inhabitants. You find peace and renewal in the beauty of the natural world, and it reminds you of the sacred web of life. Sign number 11, joy and bliss. One of the most beautiful indicators of fifth-dimensional living is the emergence of joy as your natural state. This happiness isn't dependent on external circumstances, it flows from within as a steady, radiant presence. Even in the face of challenges, you can tap into this inner reservoir of joy. It marks a departure from the third-dimensional mindset, where happiness is often tied to wealth, status, or possessions. This joy is enduring and unshakable, rooted in your understanding of your true nature and your connection to the universe. Sign number 12, heightened intuitive and psychic abilities. As you attune to the fifth dimension, your extrasensory perceptions may become more pronounced. These intuitive gifts are a reflection of your expanding awareness and serve as tools for your spiritual evolution. Clairvoyance, the ability to perceive beyond the physical, may become more vivid. During meditation or dreams, you might receive powerful visions, symbols, or messages from higher realms. Telepathy, the capacity to communicate mind to mind, can also intensify. You may find yourself receiving thoughts or feelings from others without spoken words, or transmitting your own intentions with clarity. Precognition, the ability to sense future events, might become more frequent. You could have a knowing about what's to come, helping you navigate life with greater foresight. These abilities aren't meant for personal gain but are sacred instruments to support your growth and contribute to the upliftment of humanity. Sign number 13, detachment from drama. One of the liberating aspects of fifth-dimensional living is the release from drama and conflict. Whether personal or societal, drama loses its grip on you. You become less entangled in the emotional turbulence of others or the world at large. Instead of reacting to chaos, you approach situations with calm and clarity. You recognize that many conflicts stem from ego-driven desires and attachments, and engaging with them only perpetuates suffering. This detachment allows you to respond with compassion and wisdom. You seek peaceful resolutions and understand that true change begins within. Sign number 14. Transcending fear and judgment. Fear and judgment are powerful forces in the third dimension, but in the fifth, they are eclipsed by love and acceptance. You stop acting out of fear and no longer judge others based on differences. Instead, you celebrate diversity and honor the uniqueness of every soul. You understand that each being is on their own path of discovery, and you respect that journey, even if it differs from your own. Fear loses its hold on your mind, and you begin to live with trust and courage. You see fear as an illusion, a construct of the ego's need for control and safety. Love becomes the guiding force behind your choices and actions. Recognizing that you're living in the fifth dimension is a profound awakening to your true self and the infinite potential of your soul. By embracing the principles of love, unity, and spiritual growth, life takes on new meaning, and you become a beacon of light for others. Dolores Cannon's teachings offer invaluable insights into this shift in consciousness. They remind us that the fifth dimension isn't a distant goal, it's a state of being we can choose and cultivate right now. It's a call to rise above the limitations of the third dimension and embrace a reality infused with love, joy, and purpose. So I invite you to reflect on the signs we've explored. Do any of them resonate with your experience? Are you ready to step into the fifth dimension and help awaken the collective spirit of humanity? Leave a comment below. If you're not sure what to write, simply type 369 to let me know you stayed with me until the end. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with your loved ones. If this message spoke to you, let me know by commenting "Beyond the Source." It's more than a phrase, it's our shared energetic signal to the universe. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so you won't miss the next wave of powerful insights and practices. A like helps this video reach other spiritual seekers just like you. See you in T.